How are we all this morning? It's quite sunny. I'll keep saying good morning because the skip ads thing takes a while, so I'll just check mine. I keep on saying good morning. I've seen a few of you are on, so good morning and welcome to Coffee and Card. It is round, is this 10? Oh, 11, yeah, 11. Week 3. But we're doing the card that I'd put aside for week 2. Anyway, yeah, it is a nice morning. I can hear the birds singing away where I am. I think is it going to rain this afternoon? I know it's due to rain. Oops. I know it's due to rain quite a bit this week. So, in fact, I think it's due to rain like forever for the next like 40 days and 40 nights. Okay. So, Angela, hi Maria, hi Wendy, hi Lorraine, hi Ali, hi Fiona. Angela, and my ladies who had their kits posted out, I have posted your punches. I had a bit of a problem with the punch. Well, obviously they were on back order for quite some time, and I switched up the project last week. So I posted your punches yesterday because what happened was things come from Germany and they're coming to Stanford Le Hope in Essex, and then from Stanford they go a couple of hours on to Tamworth, and then Tamworth they come up to Dewsbury, which is like my local hub, and then they're out for delivery. So I had some punches in one box that came, and then some other punches came into Stanford and then went to Tamworth and then went back to Stanford. It was like hokey cokey, then went back to Tamworth, then came up to Dewsbury. So they eventually arrived yesterday. So I'm afraid today, if you want to do the card today, then that's great. But you may want to just do your stamping. And Angela, I'm still waiting for your ink pad as well, I'm afraid. You may want to do your stamping. But thank you for sending me the other one back, and I'm so sorry that I got mixed up. And then do your punching out later. But I'm going to show you how to make the most of your punch and Stanford No Hope. Yeah, we've been calling it that. So we're going to do this card today. Okay, it's strawberry overload. It's red overload. So it will be in the pack that says week 2. All right. Oh, look. See, I've got 2 of them because I designed it and then did one on a demo. So let me get in here and see what's inside. 6 weeks since I prepped these. And I can't remember if I've done it. Ah, that's good. I think this could be a 10-fold card. I'm not sure, or I might have done it the other way. I've got one of each here, so have a surprise. And then you've got a piece of white, like full-size A6 piece. This is for doing your stamping your strawberries and your flowers on, so there's plenty there for you. You've got a piece of pear pizzazz, and then a scalloped rectangle, and that sits on there like that. And then you've got a smaller, oh, it's 10-fold, okay. You've got a smaller one to go there, like that. All right. Hi, Julie from Pudsey. So we need to, first things first, let's stick our paper on, and then, oh, do you know, I have it here. No, I have it here. Yeah, I do. I thought I've been really good today and got everything out. The last few times I've had to keep going over to my other desk, and I've got my mat for stamping on, and I've made sure I've got my papers today. And then I thought I didn't have my trimmer. So we're going to use this one. Now this is the one where I put you an extra piece in. So I'm hoping you've got like a full one left. You should have, because I think we should have really only used one for cutting strawberries and stuff out. And what we're going to do the first cut that we're going to do is at 10.5. So we're covering the full front of the card, so we're cutting at 10.5. Now this piece, we need this for next week. It goes perfect for our card for next week. And then we're going to cut at 14.8 and a little sniff. Just cutting a tiny bit off actually, off the length. Okay, so remember, we need this for next week. And then we can adhere. Oh, I've got my drink actually. Made myself a little cappuccino today. Oh, I'll write them down, Julie. .5 by 14.8. So yeah, it's a lovely day today. I wish I'd have put some washing in this morning and pegged it out, but maybe it's going to rain this afternoon, so maybe that's not too bad a decision. That just covers the front, and you can just check it from the other side. Yeah, I've got a little overhang, so you can trim that down. There we go. So that's done. We can actually pop that to one side. Did I even have a drink of my drink, or did I just show you it? I think I just showed you it. When do you know? I've been fine. It lasted about a week, that. Yeah, just a week. Bang on a week. Been really tired at 2. It was so weird. Yeah, I've been good. I'm on the health kick now. Summer body and all that. Okay, so what we are going to do, those of you who have your punch, I want you to find, I'm sure you have got a piece of scrap card. It doesn't have to be massive, as long as it's as big as the bigger than the punch, slightly bigger than the punch itself, like the sides. So something like this, maybe even a bit smaller, a square. And what I want you to do is I want you to punch all of them out. Now you're punching through 4 different things, so it is quite difficult to do it that way. So you may want to turn it like that and punch down like that, okay? Because you're going through 4, you've got 4 cutters working there. Now we don't need these, unless you want some strawberry confetti or something. But we're going to use this. I'm going to just cut this down as like our template, and this is going to be our helper. And it's worth keeping this when we've finished our card today. I would keep this. Oh look, a stamp just landed on me. Keep this inside your I'm just going to get my stamps out actually. Inside your stamp set. I've got all sorts in here. They end up like they're having a party in my stamp set. I've got little bits of die cuts, punched out shapes and all sorts. So I'll get my stamp. We're using a ton of stamps today. I should have gone through all this, but that's fine. I'll go through them one at a time. Yeah, we're using a ton of stamps. So this is like your template. It's like your stencil. Do you remember stenciling? You could stencil through that, and it's going to help us with our stamping and getting it in the right place. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get my mat for stamping on and pop my piece of that white card that we had Okay, and we're going to position this over it. Now what you need to do is you need to look at where your punch would come in. So it's that way. I flipped mine over. So make sure that that is the same as your punch, okay? And you can do it up to the edge a bit there. Right, and then do you remember I gave you some washi tape? Yeah? In your kit, I gave you bonus. And this was for masking the stamp if you didn't like the sweet thing. But you can also use it to just temporarily stick this down, okay, like that. So Julie was a bit organised and got sorted with that. And doing it this way just means that the items are in the right place. Now we are going to end up punching out some of these, and we don't really need them. I'm just looking at that, hoping we've got enough room. I think we'll have enough space. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my, so this is like a two-step stamping. So you've got the outline of the strawberry, which is that one, and you've got the inside of it to colour it in. Okay, now if you could do me a thumbs up today, I would love that. So let's do the strawberry first. Now it's up to you. You could do the outline first. You can do this in black, but I think it works nicer in the Poppy Parade. And then you might see my head now because I'm having to try and look over here. I'm going to stamp it inside there. Yeah? And then we're going to take the filler inner and we're going to do the same, like that. And it's supposed to be a watercolour look. If you look on the front at the picture, it's supposed to be like that. Alright? Yeah, do we like that? Is that all good? And then we can do, now you probably need to be swapping blocks, but there's a lot of stamping today because we're going to do this actually 3 times. So I'm now going to I've got blocks that are bigger than what they need to be, but where's my daffodil ink gone? Oh, it's slipped down there. So I'll just keep my Poppy Parade one over there. So I'm going to do the same with the daffodil and just, I'm going to have to move it a bit so I can see, because I can't get my head over because of my camera. My phone. There we go, inside like that. And then fill it in. Oh, that dropped off. These have been well loved already. I've done, and then like that, you see. And then, now I've got a top tip for you. We're using quite a few ink pads in one go. And if you've got them left open, which I have, you could get them mixed up. Okay, so there's a couple of tips. Put the stamp that you're using for that one next to it, so then that's obvious. So I've put my yellow ones with my yellow, yeah, daffodil, and my poppy ones, I know you can't properly see, but my poppy ones are with, if I move all this over, my poppy ones are with my poppy one, yeah? But what you can also do is on the back here, these stickers are designed to go on the front, and I've done this on a video about my ink pads. There is one that's plain at the bottom, and you could take that off, yeah, stick it on your hand for the time being, and when you open it, you can pop it inside here, and then see that your ink is green. Now, you can actually tell which is red, which is yellow, and which is green. It's like traffic. Oh, we're like traffic lights today, aren't we? But sometimes you can't always tell. So that's a little tip for you. So I'm going to take this. That's a bit tricky to get in, that one. Oh, you've got my head in the shot there. Now, I'm not going to stamp that. It will cut it out, but I don't need to stamp it, okay? And then if we take that off, we can pop this in. You'll have to use 2 hands for this. Line it up. And hopefully you've got the bits that you need. Okay. Ooh, let's hope we can fit them on again. If not, we'll do a rogue one. All right, so we'll pop this back on. Yeah, we might have to do them individually next time. Well, I should show you how to do that anyway, so we'll do that. So we're going to go again, and this time I'll go a bit faster. So we're doing 3 of each. Oh, this flower keeps jumping off. That's a little bit off piece, but it's handmade card. Don't stress over it. Actually, that looks quite nice without doing the outline. You see, we are wasting a bit of card with that leaf that we don't need. Make sure you don't do that on the bouncing ink pads. Might be a good idea to close your ink pads, Julie. Well, all right. Now, I have obviously left you plenty of card, but there's not enough to do the stencil. But look, it doesn't matter because we don't need this leaf, yeah? So if you pop it over there like that, it doesn't matter that it's going to miss that leaf. And you've probably got enough room to do another one if you wanted to. All right? So it doesn't matter that we're missing that leaf because we don't need that leaf. So if you have one that goes wrong, we know we've got a spare room for it, yeah? Or if you want to do another card, we know we've got a bit of... some of these now I'm not doing the outline first, I'm doing the inner. I don't think it makes a difference, but I just thought I'd try it. It might be a bit easier doing the inner ones first, actually. Oh, thanks, Angela. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so we'll peel that off, keep your stencil, and then pop that in there. And then you see, oh, I've got a mucky mark on that, but you've still got enough room. So we now should have 3 strawberries and 3 flowers. And we do need our pear pizzazz ink again, but we don't need our daffodil delight again, and we do need our poppy one. So we're gonna do some stamping now on this, and I've got ink on my fingers, so I'm just gonna sanitize them a little bit. Just to see if that rubs off. I've ordered your mango sanitizers. Oh, Fiona, I'm using it. Product placement. I'm using that. It is so nice. And I had dry skin from other stuff, and it's all gone now. Oh, that's nice. Okie doke. So we're going to take our scallop rectangle, and we're going to use this background stamp. Well, I'm saying background, it's like the the leaves and the smaller flowers. Okay, and let me just have my card to me because I've forgotten how, I made this card a long time ago. So you've basically got the stalk and then 2 flowers, one shooting off to the left and the right, and then some stalks going up with flowers on them, leaves going off to the left and right, sorry. So I'm going to do it with the stalk coming into the middle with 1 flower going up at like 12 o'clock, yeah? Like that. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse it, yeah, and have these, I might do that, but then we're going to have a gap of nothing here, so I'm going to have them overlapping like that so that you actually see these green flowers here. And it doesn't matter that they overlap and it looks a mess because the strawberries will be over it. We've finished with our pear ink pad, and now we just need to stamp our greeting, and then we have done all our stamping. No ribbon or twine today. I've still got the sweet thing on. Just grab my little die. There we go. Right, so we can do some assembling now. And we'll take our pear pizzazz layer and glue this on. Oh, I've 19 of you watching. Now, if you could do a thumbs up, I would absolutely be really grateful. I love that. I am doing a Facebook Live this afternoon. I've just not put up the image, but I am, because I've got new stuff to show that arrived yesterday. Okay, now it's just a case of assembling, and I am going to use foam pads to raise them up, and it's a new set. So what I'm going to do first though is glue the little stalks. Now what you might want to do is, I'm happy with how they've punched out. There's just a little bit of extra white here, just because of where I stamped, that I might want to just trim down. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the little stalks on, and I'm going to actually put the glue on the top of the strawberries like that, 2 little dollops, because they're quite petite, these, and it's just easier to bring it then to the strawberry, and it just honestly just sets it off when you put this on. I had strawberries for my breakfast, usually do through the week. I had strawberries and blueberries and raspberries with bran flakes. Yeah, I usually do. I've not just had strawberries because of this class today. Okay, that just needed trimming a little bit, that one. And then they're going to sit on there like that. And then what we need to do is, oops, that just moved. I'm going to pop them on. And I like to sort of have them cascading down and overlapping each other. So if you just decide and remember to cover up that overlap that we had, yeah? And then they're going to layer up on foam pads, and then these little flowers are going to tuck in behind afterwards. And then don't forget, we've also then got the sentiment to pop on like that. So I actually think I'm quite happy with that, and I'm going to have them gradually layering on top of each other. So, Oh, do you know, you know me, I quite like my cutesy sets. I just like stuff when I can instantly see what I'm going to do with it and what cards I'm going to make. Now, just one advice, when you're putting the foam pads on, don't keep them into the middle, okay, like this, because we're overlapping the strawberries, and you don't want to have, you want to just have them all on the same level. So if your foam pads are near the edge, you won't be able to overlap your strawberries. Alright, so I'm happy with that. It's cute, yeah? Well, this afternoon, I'm not sure, but we've got a new stamp set with peaches, so it's a bit fruity still, and it's my favourite, and the papers are just delightful. In fact, the colours of them remind me of my sister's bedroom that she had. She had it like peach and green. I had pink and grey, and she had peach and green in the 80s. Okay, so that's going to glue on there. And then I want this to sort of sit a little bit on the strawberry and stick out past the, don't want it to be right over, I don't mind it sitting out past the, that's the design of it. But what you need to do is you need to not put a foam pad on there because it's going to be flat on the strawberry. So you only want foam pads part way across, like that. Okay, and then a little bit of glue just on that bit that's then gonna, so it's gonna glue on the strawberry and then foam pad the rest. I hope that makes sense. And then what we do is we're just gonna pop these little yellow flowers in. It just gives it a little bit of extra colour. Just see where we want, and let's have them popping out from behind there, yeah? So again, with these, I probably find it easier to put a bit of glue onto the card and then pop the flower on there. And I like to just have them tucking out, or tucking in. Like that. Ooh, that was quite, well, it's 11 almost, so it was quite a lot of stamping there on that card today. Oh, what I was going to say is, you might want to, do you remember those? You might want to stamp, if you've not already done it, I just had a bit of a brain wave. You might want to stamp those green leaves because we're going to use them on next week's card. So if you've not already done it, stamp those other leaves, you know, the other shaped ones. Yeah, because you'll be ahead then for next week. I should have maybe thought that when I started the video, but there are today's makes. Well, only the one, but yeah, thank you, Angela. That's today's card. Very bright and juicy, and I hope you've had a couple of tips for using the strawberry punch. And next week we are going to do this card. Okay, and you could use the strawberry paper that we used the other week, but you could also use that piece that I said save. That looks nice as well. Depends what you've got left. So next week, so you see these leaves? These are the leaves I should have told you. So anyway, next week, if you have a sponge or one of the blending brushes, it will be handy for you to bring that along with you next week, because we're going to do a sponge background. But if you don't have that, we can do it without the background. So we're just doing a simple card next week with a technique for anybody who's got those blending brushes. So that's week 4. I'm just checking, what I've got in my kit. Yeah, we have got twine. So that's week 4. So what else do I have to tell you? Well, new catalogue's gone well. It's been out for a week now, which is really good. It's very, got a lot of comments about the new colours because they're fabulous. And I've welcomed 3 new team members so far, and Maria's on here. She joined last night. So welcome, Maria, and I'm going to share with you these cards. This is a new class I've put on for anybody who just wants a nice, relaxing class, simple class, with the Memories and More cards, and you will have loads left, and you will be able to do some scrapbooking with them as well. It's probably useful to have some kind of stamp set and maybe a basic grey ink pad for stamping with. But it's not essential. But these are the actual cards. They come with this spotty design, and the envelopes are just stunning. Really, really stunning. And I'm using, so you're going to get 20 of the card bases, yeah? 20 envelopes, and then you get the whole Memories and More kit, which is just these gorgeous cards that you can use for cutting out, for backgrounds. You know, I've made like 6 cards already, and I've still got all these left. I mean, look at that. That's one there that I've cut down. That is actually this card that I've made here, and I've cut it down. So I'm doing a class with this on the Saturday the 5th of June. It will be on YouTube. And I've just popped it on. I've not put it on Facebook because I'm having a few problems with my classes on Facebook, because Facebook are wanting to get payments for the classes through Facebook, and it's just a bit of a nightmare at the minute. And if you try and say that you don't want to pick your customers to pay through Facebook, then it sort of says that it's a free event, which obviously it's not a free event. I can't give things away. I do sometimes. So yeah, so it is on my events page. So this is the link, events dot. And I've got 3 levels. I've got bronze, silver, gold, which on my website are A, B and C. So bronze, which is A, you get the 20 cards and envelopes, and you get the full Memories and More pack. And it's got these lovely stickers to do some of the sentiments as well. For silver, you get the same, but you get some ribbons that will coordinate. And for gold, you get the same and the ribbons, and you're going to get some of the card that I've used to mat and layer, matching card. So yeah, that's on Saturday the 5th of June, and it's open for booking now. I mean, this is a basic class. This is, it's easy cards, not too stressy, and it's £25 for bronze, because the Memories and More cards, they're like, it's about £18-19 a product you're going to get. And I'm going to send some, I'm going to do a few punch out shapes and stuff in for people to pop sentiments on and stuff. And then silver's £30 and gold's £35. So I've tried to keep it quite simple and easy to understand. And it will nicely build up your ribbon as well, and your card to match. So yeah, that's on the 5th of June. It will be on YouTube. I'm carrying on with classes like that because it's working, and I will, even when I start doing some in-person stuff again, I will always be doing the online now. Regarding the in-person, you know, obviously the roadmap is going ahead at the minute. I'm not looking to do anything in person at the minute until at least the end of June, after the 21st of June. But also I would prefer to have been had both vaccines myself. A for myself and B for my customers. Well, A for customers and B for myself, whichever doesn't, neither's priority. But and my second jab's on 9th of July, so I won't probably be doing anything in person until 9th of July after then. But I do have room here once I've just got another unit to buy and get another table in here. I do have room for between 4 and 6 people to do nice small classes, which I think people will be happy with, doing small classes, and they would be just on a weekend, because there's hardly anybody here on the weekend, and it's easier with the sort of shared kitchen and toilet facilities then. So yeah, so look out for that when I take the plunge and do that. And we will see you on Thursday night for paper crafts and piano. And also I've got a class on Saturday, and all the ladies' kits have gone out now for that. They went out yesterday. On Saturday I'm doing my ice cream class. So, and they're quite nice fancy cards. So we're going to be doing these on Saturday at 2 o'clock, and that will be on here. So yeah, thanks for joining me this morning on this beautiful sunny morning, and I might see you on Facebook at 1:30 this afternoon. Bye.